Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 3000 BC, the album, Dad, AF. Sweet dreams are made of these. One more, I love you. Beast! I was sitting around today and I was trying to think of where my lip gloss might be. Oh, there it is. I was sitting around today and I was thinking to myself, what should I sing? Because, you know, I'm trying to change my playlist of songs for 2023. My American songbook, so to speak. I'm trying to change my American songbook of songs for 2023. And so I was thinking of some of my favorite songs and I was like, you know, if you watch my vlog, many times on my vlog, I will end it by singing the song by Annie Lennox, One More I Love You, right? And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do a little mix of two of my favorite Annie Lennox songs, Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics, and One More I Love You. So that's what you got. If you have song recommendations, put it in the comment section below. But I think I have enough song recommendations to get me through 2023 at this point. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Trisha Paytas and this drama that she put out there kind of into the world. It's kind of, this is going to be a very funny, haha, OG, old school drama video today, okay? It's very lighthearted. Don't y'all Trishy's Fishies come over here, okay, and be like, we're defending Trisha. Listen, okay, it's not that deep, okay? I'm not coming for or anything like that. We're just going to talk about something that she put up on Instagram that's kind of funny. And, you know, we're going to talk about that in a second. But, you know, in talking about the fact that anytime I make like a Trisha Paytas video, there's always a few Trishy's Fishies in the comment sections that are like, don't talk about Trisha like that! You're not a Christian! No, Tati, no! You know, anytime that I talk about Trisha, I always get a few people in the comment sections that will say things like, well, obviously you don't understand Trisha, and blah, 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 or whatever, or you hate Trisha, whatever. I don't hate Trisha, okay? I don't hate any of these people that I talk about because, quite frankly, I don't know them well enough to have any kind of emotional attachment to them. Truth, okay? But, you know, I did this video the other day. I will tell you that it used to be Jeffree Star fans that were the worst. If you made a video about Jeffree Star, about 50% of the comments would be people coming in and protecting Jeffree and saying, well, Jeffree's the nicest guy in the entire world, and he's grown and he's changed so much, and you don't know him as a person and whatever, right? Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. I don't know why, but that doesn't happen anymore. I don't really get those comments, you know what I mean? But when I do get them is when I do a Jaclyn Hill video, okay? People are so defensive of Jaclyn Hill, and you know what's really interesting? Sitting on the outside, having covered this drama with Jaclyn Hill, her life over the last 6.5 years, watching it very, very closely, watching what she does, watching when she puts out videos, watching how she manipulates her audience. What's really, really interesting to me is that Jaclyn Hill, if she is good at one thing, okay, other than makeup, which I will grant her that because people love her makeup skills back in the day, her get-readies with me and things like that. If she is good at one thing other than that, what she is really, really good at is building a core audience that will defend her and relate to her at any expense. And it's, I mean, this is how she has continued to run her businesses. People are like, how is she not out of business now? She's not out of business because she has this core audience that will defend her at any length, right? And whenever I make a video about Jaclyn Hill, for example, the other day I made a video about the cat scandal, okay? And I got comments on my video, and people were like, you have a hate boner for Jaclyn Hill. No, I don't have any kind of boner for Jaclyn Hill, quite frankly. Okay, never have, never will. You know, people were like, you are vindictive, you are spiteful, blah, 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 blah. It's so obvious that this is a personal agenda. It's not a personal agenda, okay? I'm a drama channel. I talk about the drama. Jaclyn Hill, even in her Instagram story, said she was receiving thousands. She said it herself. Thousands of DMs of people speculating and telling her that she needed to give this cat back, which is why she went and had it microchipped, which is why she posted the reel on her Instagram story, or her Instagram, right? Okay, so I'm a drama channel. I don't know if you know that by now. I don't know if you think like I'm a cat smiling channel and that's why I'm Justice for Puss Puss. I don't know if you think I'm an ESPN channel. I don't know if you think I'm an abandoned water park channel. I don't know what people think if I'm a candle review company, but I'm a drama channel, okay? And I talk about drama and commentary that is related to YouTube and to pop culture. So, for example, when Jaclyn Hill comes out with an Instagram reel or story and she says, I'm receiving thousands of DMs from people, okay, which I even proved in my video the other day that would be impossible for her to have read over the course of 24 to 72 hours. And people also proved by the math in the comment sections, when she comes out with a statement like that, okay, she's bringing attention to herself for the drama. Why? Because she has a new release, maybe? Or is it a deflection tactic? Whatever. These are things I've been talking about for 6.5 years on YouTube. These are things that people, if you take it to the pop culture world and you want to talk about, you know, J-Lo and Ben Affleck or the Kardashians or whoever, okay, that news outlets are talking about, that entertainment news outlets are talking about, that magazines are talking about. And yes, I realize I'm not that high couture, okay, that I'm just some lowly drama channel. But this is what I do on YouTube, all right? There's no emotional attachment to it. And I will say this, that if you are somebody that comes over here and you see a video, okay, from Peter Monn titled, Jaclyn Hill's and the cat scandal, is this a deflection tactic, okay? And you know that I am somebody that holds YouTubers accountable for their actions, that might not be a video that you want to watch. It might be a video that's going to stir you up and get you so angry that maybe what you need to do is go back and watch Jaclyn Hill's videos because she hasn't posted one in a while. I don't know what to tell you, okay? I don't know what to tell you that your favorite YouTuber doesn't post videos anymore because she doesn't care about her audience. She only cares about her audience when she posts videos. And that's, or when she posts videos to get, as a marketing scheme. And that's the truth, okay? And if you don't like the truth, I don't know what to tell you. Those few people that are still holding on to Jaclyn Hill at the very end, okay, that still want to believe her crap. At this point, this is the biggest confusion to me of all of the lies, of which there are many, that Jaclyn and many of these YouTubers have told. I really don't understand. And listen, like I say this all the time, like who you want to like. But it really is confusing to me as to why people just hold on and hold on and hold on to these people. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, I believe it's like maybe at one point they really, like, watching their videos helped you get through a really tough time in your life, like a breakup, or like changing jobs, or moving across country, or, you know, being in school or whatever. I don't know, or being sick. And so watching their videos really helped you with that. And so you have this emotional attachment to them, right? And I understand that, and I get that, okay? But I don't have that emotional attachment to these people, you know? And in fact, I can kind of see it on the outside looking in, which is why I do hold them accountable, you know? And I can tell you, I have more Jaclyn Hill videos coming. I have one that I'm going to do tomorrow or the next day because it's pertinent and it needs to be talked about. And, you know, that's always what my channel has been talking and holding YouTubers and these pop culture people accountable, right? And I think even more so now, when we're in a really tough economy where money is really a big deal for people, you know, and people are working a lot of jobs and trying to save money, and things are, you know, people are talking about the prices of groceries are just astronomical and things like that, right? And these YouTubers are doing anything to manipulate their audience, and they're not putting out videos, and they're just doing these certain little tactics to pull in the money. And yes, I'm going to talk about that. I always have. And, you know, if you have an issue with that, then maybe my channel's not for you, you know, because I've always wanted my channel to be a place where people could come and find, I don't know, a little bit of an escape at the end of the day, you know. But if you love somebody so much and you're so defensive of them, that watching my video is going to make you really get upset, like I said. I don't know, you know, go watch one of Jaclyn's the 500 videos that she's posted, because she's not posting any videos anymore. She just hasn't lately, and she doesn't care. So I don't know what to tell you about that, you know. Maybe take it to Jaclyn and say, Jaclyn, why aren't you posting videos, you know, instead of taking it to me where I'm holding her accountable about something that she's putting out there into her world, you know. Or Jeffree Star, when he's putting something out there into the world, you know, about like this huge TikTok that he's going to put out about the beauty community that never happens. Or, you know, Trisha Paytas saying that she's going to make a huge statement in January and we yet to hear what that huge statement is. Or, you know, all of these people that would want to stir up drama for what? For marketing? For marketing for a skincare line, or marketing for a new jewelry release, or, you know, a clearance sale at Cozy, or a new Winter Wyoming brand. I mean, I don't really, it's confusing to me often why people can't see the truth. It really is very confusing to me, you know? So anyway, all right, with all of that being said, woo! At 10 minutes and 22 seconds, that was a lot more than I thought I was going to say. At 10 minutes and 22 seconds, because, you know, here at the end of the day, this is how I feel, right? Listen, Linda, no, in all seriousness, you know, I want people to enjoy my channel. I want people to come over here as kind of some kind of respite for whatever is going on in their life. And if watching my videos is just making you angrier or more upset or more hurt because I'm talking about your favorite YouTuber, please don't watch my videos. Like, you know, go watch their videos. Go support them in that way, you know, or watch their Instagram stories or whatever, you know, unless you're really wanting to know the truth. But then if you're coming to watch a video and you think that my point of view is just from an angry point of view, when they're literally the ones that are putting out the information, I'm just responding to what they're putting out there, you know? Like today, I'm going to talk about what Trisha Paytas put out there. So let's talk about this. Okay, Trisha Paytas put up this Instagram picture. Here, I'm going to put it up here for you, right here. And in the picture, she is holding, or she is wearing a Camp Walden sweatshirt and peanut butter, Skippy peanut butter and Oreo cookies. Okay, now I knew, well, first of all, she had posted a picture last night of Lindsay Lohan. There was 2 pictures that she had posted on Twitter. So I was like, is she getting ready to do, because you know Trisha loves to do her cosplay, okay? Which I think sometimes is kind of cute, the cosplay she does. When it's like, when she was doing the religious cosplay, and she was being, like, offensive to religious communities and things like that, I didn't think that was cute at all, right? But if she wants to do, like, Twilight or whatever, I think that stuff's cute. Trisha loves movies. She loves celebrities, whatever. It's, you know, that's what she finds interesting, so okay. So she was doing this Lindsay Lohan thing, and I was like, okay, this is going to be really interesting because we're going to see some kind of Lindsay Lohan cosplay come out, right? Well, lo and behold, she posts this picture, okay? And the picture is her in this Camp Walden sweatshirt, and I'm like, looking at it, and I'm like, Camp Walden. I'm like, that's from The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. Now, okay, this is the problem when you're 50 years old, all right? The problem when you're 50 years old is this. Okay, is that when somebody says The Parent Trap to me, okay, like, I was talking to my husband about this, and he was like, oh, with Lindsay Lohan, right? Okay, now, to me, when somebody says, what's the first Lindsay Lohan movie you ever saw? I typically say, Mean Girls, okay? When I think of The Parent Trap, I think of the Disney classic with Hayley Mills. That's what I think of. You know, Hayley Mills, of Pollyanna, and all that kind of stuff, right? Loved her. That's what I think of. The Hayley Mills back in the day, The Parent Trap, and all that kind of stuff that they recreated with The Parent Trap, or with Lindsay Lohan, right? Lindsay Lohan did a fantastic job in it. I'm not saying that she didn't. Wouldn't want to take anything away from her, right? But that's not The Parent Trap that I think of. So it wasn't like right away it hit me. Okay. So, first of all, so I wake up today, okay, and I start getting all these messages from people, and they're like, Trisha has a twin, Trisha has a twin, she announced it on Instagram. I'm like, what? So that's when I went over and I saw this picture, and like, as soon as I see the sweatshirt, I'm like, Camp Walden, and I'm like, that's from The Parent Trap. Now, y'all know I have a pretty good memory, and I love movies, okay, and TV shows. By the way, I am 1 episode away from this. I have a season finale to watch of season 2 of Truth Be Told on Apple TV. Oh my God, you guys. This show with Octavia Spencer is like, it is probably one of the best shows I have ever seen in my entire life. It is so well done. So anyway, she posts this picture, and underneath here she says, Oreos plus peanut butter might be my favorite combination. And then I'm like, oh, this is straight up from the Parent Trap, because that's what they eat as their, you know, that's when they, like, connect in the movie and all this kind of stuff. Okay. Yes, even better than money and love. Joke. Love is the best. The Beatles had that right. Love is all you need. And Hugh Grant, too. Love is all around. But let's get back to these cookies. Oreo is undoubtedly the best cookie in existence. But have you tried it with peanut butter? First time I tried it... I almost can't read this, you guys. First time I tried it was at summer camp my dad sent me to. At first, I wasn't too sure about it, but honestly, it was life-changing. Not only did I find out about this heavenly chocolate and cream combo, but I also met my twin. Yes, my twin. Our parents split up when we were born, so they each decided to take one, and that was that. I don't know why that cracks me up so bad. Each decided to take one, and that was that. Girl, here, you take her, and you take her, that was that. No more discussion than that. Okay. All right. Our parents split up when we were born, so they each decided to take one. That was that. Seriously, how messed up is that? And then she has like the middle finger 3 times. All I know is we covered up that trauma by our bond over Oreos and PB. Better than PB and J. I know that sounds crazy. P.S. Also, only get the creamy for this combo. While I enjoy crunchy on bread, the nuts might get you in the end on a hard cookie. What are you doing? Like, she just like watched this movie last night. She's like, I'm gonna post this and everybody's gonna go crazy or something like that. Okay, so what is funny is actually the first comment underneath here is the psychic twins that says, right, we're eating Oreos right now. So anyway, that was kind of funny. But underneath here, like, people are like so confused, okay? There are a lot of people that think that this is like a Britney Spears post and that she's trying to be kind of like all over the place. And then there are a lot of people that are saying, no, this is obviously the Parent Trap, like, okay? And this is the thing. She's wearing a Camp Walden sweatshirt in it, okay? Which is directly from the movie and directly from the camp in the movie, okay? They go to Camp Walden. Then she's holding this PB&J, okay? It's not like she's doing like dance moves or anything like that, okay? And she's just like standing there like Britney Spears. So, but there's a lot of people that are like, oh, this is so her trying to be Britney. You know how obsessed she is with Britney and whatever. Well, she's been obsessed with Lindsay Lohan the last couple days, so rightfully so that she would post this post about the Parent Trap, right? And it's so interesting because all these people go back and forth. But what's even more interesting about it is that all of these people are like, well, this is my serious moment about it, that there were a lot of people that were like, oh my God, I love this so much. This is your Britney era. Oh my God, the ones that believed that it was like Britney, right? That were like, oh my God, I love this so much. This is like Britney, or you're trying to be like Britney, and this is your Britney era, and whatever. Okay, people are very concerned about Britney Spears' Instagram. People are still to this day very concerned about her Instagram and the things that she's putting out there, right? People are speculating that she's still not running her own Instagram. People are speculating, you know, what she's putting out there. And so it's interesting to me that all these people under there are like, yay, yay, Trisha, for, doing this Britney kind of deal and whatever. And I'm like, okay, but people are worried about Britney Spears to this day, like, yes, they're happy that she is free from her conservatorship. Congratulations. I think that's fine and all that kind of stuff. But people are still worried. I mean, they're still talking about her a lot, in like the pop culture outlets and news and things like that. And there was an incident that happened last month and people are talking about that and whatever. So that was that. And then, but then mostly people are talking about how this is the Parent Trap. So do you think that we're going to get a Parent Trap cosplay? I mean, obviously it's not that. Trisha Paytas has a twin. We know that. Trisha Paytas doesn't have a twin. Although I will say her and her sister look awfully similar sometimes. But anyway, I think it was just her sister's birthday. So happy birthday to her sister. And, but I could be wrong about that. But I'm almost positive that it was her sister's birthday like just a couple days ago or a week ago or something like that. But anyway, so yeah. So Trisha Paytas has a twin. Trisha Paytas has a twin and she found her at Camp Walden and then they got their parents back together. That's the end of it. But that didn't happen. So how is Trisha going to play this all out? Like, I'm so confused. Oh my God, she'll probably like meet up at the Cheesecake Factory or something like that. And she'll have like, what's really interesting about this though, I have to tell you is, I don't know why I'm just thinking about this all of a sudden, is that Elijah Daniel, good friends with Tana Mojo, he just like posted this thing recently. I'm wondering, like, Trisha Paytas, like, she doesn't really have a lot of original ideas. And he just posted this thing recently where he got, I believe, he got Tana and her old manager together. And Tana posted it. Here, I should look it up. Hold on a second. But I think Tana posted it and said something like, how very Parent Trap or something like that of Elijah Daniel to do this. Hold on a second. Tana Mojo. I'm almost positive of this. They were like at a game or something like that. Maybe she posted it on her Instagram story. Shoot. Hold on a second. I am almost positive I saw this. I know I saw something about it. It's not that I'm almost positive. I am positive that I saw something about it. Oh, here it is. Elijah posted it. He said, didn't know what to do for my birthday, so I parent trapped Tana and Jordan for my own entertainment. Thanks for all the happy birthday self-care. 1/9/23. And this is him getting them back together. And he did that. So, anyway. I'm sure that that's not what inspired Trisha, but Trisha's got a twin. Wonder what she's out there doing. Let me know what do you think? If Trisha does truly have a twin, like, do you think she lives like in Iowa and she's like a housewife and, you know, like she's never even heard of Trisha Paytas before or anything like that? You know what I mean? Well, I mean, she would have to because she met her at the camp. So then, I mean, if you follow that storyline, but if Trisha Paytas had a twin out there, like, and she didn't know it, I mean, she's putting this out there in the universe so we can speculate. We can conspire speculation about this. If Trisha Paytas had a twin out there and she didn't know anything about her, right? Can you imagine this twin and her name would be like, I'm just trying to think, Reba. And she lives like in Iowa, and I'm in some like, you know, in some like, what is it, like suburban neighborhood where every house looks the same, and she takes her 3 kids to school and drives a minivan, you know. She's never heard of Trisha Paytas in the world, and people all the time are like, you kind of look like this YouTuber Trisha Paytas, and she's like, oh really? And she's got kind of like a brown like bowl cut, you know what I mean, and all that kind of stuff. And of course she wears, you know, like Uggs, and she wears a North Face coat, because why wouldn't you? I mean, that's what we do in middle America. So anyway, but let me know what you think that Trisha's twin would do if she was out there somewhere, and what her name would be in the comments section. I should know, but this is gonna be so bad. I know that, okay, but you have to be nice about it. Be kind, okay? So anyway, put that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.